Hello aspirants and welcome again to Legacy IAS Academy. In this lecture, we will be dealing with the news that is coming that S&P, that is Standards and Poor, which is a credit rating agency, has actually upgraded India's credit rating. So this upgrade has come in, and now the context in which it is coming in is that very recently, few weeks back, India had criticized these rating agencies for rating India at a lower level and called for changes and reforms. Now, in that backdrop, the news is coming that S&P has actually now upgraded India's rating, credit rating, that is, to BBB. So what was it before? Before it was BBB minus, and from that we have been upgraded to BBB. Now we'll understand how does this rating work, what does it mean for India, why this rating was improved. It should have been long time back, but presently it has been done now. So what was the reason behind it and what benefits will it bring to us? So let's get started with this news. The news is about S&P. Now S&P is actually one of the top credit rating agencies. You have others like Moody's is another one, right? Then you have various other rating agencies also. So these top 2-3 rating agencies, their rating plays a very important role, and S&P is one of them. So the upgrade is from BBB minus, this is minus here, BBB minus to BBB. Now remember, this BBB minus was the last of the investment grade rating. That means if India would have gone below that, India would have received a lot lower investment. In fact, S&P would have then be telling the world that India is not worthy of investment. We were at the last level. So now we have improved a bit. We will see the entire table at the end. Now this is the first upgrade for India in approximately 20 years. To be exact, in 18 years it has taken place for the first time. And of course what it will do is it will boost India's credibility. So we will see in detail what impacts will it bring. Now before we move ahead, an important announcement of the new batches that is going to start of Legacy IAS Academy. So the batches are going to start from 22nd September and 16th October, 2 new batches of the regular students, regular as in the weekdays. There will be 2 more batches coming up on 4th and 25th of October. Those will be the weekend batches, which is preferred by working professionals and students who are still in colleges but still would like to start their preparation. If you enroll with us, there are a lot of advantages, some of which are listed over here. For example, the comprehensive coverage of syllabus, and probably the most important is the one-on-one mentorship that is provided here at Legacy IAS Academy by the teachers that you just saw. There will be regular interactions with the teachers and a maximum of only 40 students per batch. It does not go beyond that in order to have individual attention on each student. There will be daily mains answer writing practice and of course the test series for prelims and mains. In addition to this, we have a 360-degree approach for current affairs, wherein one entire day every single week is given to live current affairs classes. So if you want to enroll with us, you can simply download our new app or log on to our website, that is www.legacyis.com, or call on the numbers that are given here. Now let's move ahead with the news. Now why this upgrade in the credit rating matters for India? First things first, direct impact, your credit worthiness increases. It's similar to our credit score. If you have a higher credit score, you can get loan. At certain credit score lower than a particular level, you may not even get loan at all. So the credit worthiness increases. At the same time, the credit worthiness also determines your cost of borrowing. That means the interest rate. Higher the credit worthiness, lower will be the interest rate. So now since our credit worthiness has become more, the cost of borrowing will be lower. And because of that, more inflows will also come into India from abroad, and it will improve the investor confidence also. Why investor confidence? Now the S&P has said that we are at a higher investment level, higher grade. It has upgraded us, and the future looks stable for India is also been said by them. As a result of which, the investors will be more willing to invest in India now as compared to our previous rating. Now, how did we achieve it? India actually literally pursued this particular upgrade. Yes, we were aggressively pushing for a better rating. Not like a crybaby asking for more and more rating just like that. No, absolutely not. By giving logical reasoning arguments for an upgrade of the rating that has been done. So a few weeks back, there was a news about criticism of these ratings wherein we talked about that the criteria should change, the parameters should change, more emphasis should be given on certain things and not on the others. The world has changed, the economy has become bigger, so India deserves a better rating is what we were discussing, and that is what we have achieved. Now the criticism was also with respect to the biasness that was there in this credit rating agencies against the emerging economies. Now what is that biasness? For example, if you look at certain parameters of Italy and India, Italy is doing worse, but still their rating is higher than India. Their debt to GDP ratio is way high, it's beyond 100%. For India, it is less, still our rating is worse. In India, the debt to GDP ratio is low, plus the debt that India is taking, a lot of it is domestic debt. International debt is less. So India was saying that you give, lower rating for people who have more foreign debt, because domestic debt is still less of an issue than the foreign debt that is there. So these are the things that were being discussed, based on which we are arguing for a better rating. And in Economic Survey 2021, we also did mention very directly that if our rating might be low, but it does not reflect our fundamentals, which are very strong, and this is a testament, this upgrade in the rating is a testament for that. Now, what are the key reasons for the upgrade? The key reason are, number one, the fiscal consolidation. What has happened to our fiscal deficit is it has shrank. We have been able to reduce it from 9.2% during the COVID year to present 4.4% target of this fiscal year. So we have drastically reduced it. Our debt to GDP ratio, which is 57.1%, which is already very low as compared to a lot of other countries whose debt to GDP ratio is beyond 100%. Ours is already very low, plus we are focusing on having a target of approximately 50% of debt to GDP ratio by the next 5 years. Plus the inflation control, we have also managed to control inflation and stabilize it, which boosts the confidence of the people in the economy by creating more certainty. So these are the reasons because of which our rating has been upgraded. And also, who controls inflation? The Monetary Policy Committee. RBI is a part of it. So RBI has been able to stabilize inflation. So RBI's credibility has also been established and acknowledged by S&P, thus leading to upgrade. Now, apart from that, we also have the reason for growth. The GDP growth rate of India is high. If you look at the comparison, this is India's GDP growth. We are way higher than China, of course, way higher than USA and the rest of the world's average as well. We are among the fastest growing major economies of the world. Okay, so these are the reasons for the upgrade. Now, certain factual points that you should know is, see, there are three topmost credit rating agencies: Standards and Poor, there is Fitch, and there is Moody's. They take into consideration different rating systems. So these are the rating systems that they have. So India till recently was having BBB minus rating was there, which is lower medium grade. This is the last investment grade rating. Any rating beyond this will be non-investment grade rating. We'll see that as well. So from this, India has now jumped to BBB. So that minus sign which was there has now been removed because we have been upgraded. So this is a good thing, but this is not the end. We need a higher rating. Our fundamentals actually dictate that we need course correction in the criteria that is used, and surely it will happen quite soon. Let's go ahead. The other ratings are BBB plus, BBB and BBB minus. See, even though there is plus over here, but still it's a worse rating. So just look at the pattern. From triple A, it goes to double A plus. Then from double A, it is going to double A minus, then A plus, then A minus. Like this is the gradual decline. So this was the last investment grade rating. From here, these ratings are non-investment grade rating. All of it are non-investment grade, all of it. In non-investment grade rating also there are multiple types. One is speculative, the other is highly speculative, substantial risk, and the final one is extremely speculative, all of them being non-investment grade. India was already in the investment grade, but in the lower medium grade, in that we still remain in lower medium grade, but our rating has been upgraded to triple B. Thank you.